there, darlings and deviants. Viv Riot here, and it's time for another product review. Now, I am fresh off of coming home from Sex Geek Summer Camp, and oh, it was a wild time. It was an amazing time. I cannot wait to tell you more about it in future videos. But today, we're actually going to be talking about one of the companies that provided us with some amazing swag at camp. So I would like to introduce you to Champ. Now, if you haven't heard of Champ before, don't feel too bad. I was actually unfamiliar with them prior to getting to camp, but it turns out they've been around since the 1950s, y'all. Like, they have been providing lubes and prophylactics for decades. Now, today, we're going to be talking about their water-based lube specifically. This guy right here, hypoallergenic, glycerin and paraben-free, meaning it is formulated without some really common irritants that we used to find all the time in all kinds of our body care products, our skincare products, our makeups, our shampoos, you name it, it probably had glycerins and parabens in it. So happy to see more companies switching to this style of formulation. Now, this one is also sensitive skin formulated. Extra juicy, extra yummy. Do check in with not just yourself, but check in with your partners. If you are engaging with anybody else, make sure that whatever you've selected is also super yummy and super friendly for them too. But let's get down to business. Let's talk about Champ. So this particular lube, I happen to get the 4.4 ounces, wonderful size to keep next to my bedroom. Also easy enough to just toss in my bag and go. Do note though that this is a little bit larger than what can pop into your carry-on. So either put it into a smaller container or send it into that checked luggage, babes. Now let's give her a go. So let's take a look here. Oh, lovely. Okay, just a little bit of that stringiness. I actually look for just a little bit of that, what I call that stringiness, which hopefully we're getting on the camera there, because what it helps tell me is that this lube is super likely to stay mostly where I put it, right? No creating a puddle on the sheet somewhere. Which reminds me to also let you know that this is a non-staining formula, meaning that even if you do get it on your clothes, on your sheets, on your bedspread, chances are really high that this is not going to leave a stain. Do note that some fabrics are extra sensitive, so it's not a guarantee, but it has been formulated with you and your fabrics in mind. Now, we've got some wonderful glide action. Oh, look at how easy this is to just slip slide around. And I tell you what, it works just as well in other erogenous solids for providing that wonderful slippery glide, that ease. Super delicious. Now, you might be asking yourself, you're like, Viv, that's great. I love that it's so easy to use, that it's so slip slidey, but what do I do when we're done? Well, I'm here to tell you that Champ's water-based lubes actually rinse away with warm water. How perfect is that? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, on the go, clean up, so you're not slip sliding through the rest of your day if you don't want to be. Now, gotta do the smell test, always important. Not too bad. There's a little bit of a scent I can't quite put my finger on. It's somewhere in between a clean sort of smell and just kind of what I expect from most lubes, all lubes, most lubes. Let's go with most lubes. From what I expect from most lubes. Now it's got a little bit of tackiness, which is going to go back to that, like, it's not going to create a puddle where I don't want a puddle, but it is going to help my puddle be better, if you get what I'm saying. So, all right, kids, this is definitely a home run for me. Shout out to Champ as well for their wonderful sports referencing euphemisms. I'm always here for a witty pun. I'm always here to do these deep dives with you. Stay tuned for future product reviews where we're going to talk about not just Champ's lube, but their ribbed, lubricated latex condoms. That review should be coming out like in a couple weeks here, hopefully with some feedback from a couple other partners of mine. Until that time, it's Viv Riot signing off and reminding you to have an extra spicy day today.